the right side. Joseph off a pick from Knight. And Joseph kicks to Knight. And again, it's Toronto converting.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's Lillard. He had 25 points in the win against Phoenix.
And how about the extraordinary display of his passing in that game? He was making all the right decisions and had their offense humming.
That's good.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Carroll, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is. That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum. And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
And Lillard kicks to Jennings. From deep three-point range.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Raptors. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
Terrific game for Knight. He's got 21 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really space the floor.
Trailblazers trail by 17. Henderson out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Plumlee, and there's Al-Farouq Aminu, and it's Davis in at the power forward position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Toronto's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Knight with a screen on Lillard, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Only their first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball.
And that's one more key to their lead, guys. I mean, they're creating opportunities for each other and not the other team.
Now here's Henderson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Aminu dishes to Plumlee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Toronto leading by 15. Puts it up. The shot by Knight, no good. The Trailblazers shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Lillard, the pass to Henderson. No luck. Now Toronto takes it the other way. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them as they came up empty in their 2 games against them last year.
Guys, you wouldn't expect this year's series to go that way, but after last year, you never know.
Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for the Trailblazers.
Trailblazers timeout.
Kevin, let's look at the Trailblazers to see how they're doing ranking-wise in the NBA. First in steals, 6th in second chance points. And they're in the top 3rd in the league in blocks. They're a team that really doesn't give many good looks.
And you mentioned their steals. I mean, it's great defensive anticipation that has them at the top of the rankings. They've been tremendous at reading the offense and getting into those passing lanes.
Trailblazers trail by 15. Davis setting the pick for Chalmers. Passes it to Plumlee.
That's his second personal foul.
For Portland, they have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
Plumlee. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Terrence Ross is checked in for Knight. Here's a look now for Portland. Chris Kaman is checked in for Plumlee. Noah Vonleh comes in for Davis. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Al-Farouq Aminu. .58 seconds left in the third. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation. Lillard has been playing really well. He has 14 points, and he's produced 6 points from the free throw line. That's nice work.
And Clark, it'll definitely help their cause.
Knight wide open. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Kaman, looking for his first basket still in this one.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work him over the rest of the game.
A nice shot by Knight.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Lillard up top. He's got 14. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
For Portland, they have had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Six seconds left here in the third quarter. Knight for 3. No good on that last second attempt there. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Raptors lead by 18. From Portland, we're back in a moment. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show.
No sign, the roaring thunder stopped and called the reed. No time, I get mine and make no excuse.
Toronto with the ball, and after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game is the first and last of their homestand. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So the Raptors 5 right now. Knight in at 2-guard. James Johnson is out there with Damari Carroll. Then there's Patrick Patterson, and it's Joseph in at the point.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
Come on now, young fella. Watch out. You might bring that whole basket down on top of you.
I didn't think he was ever going to let go of the rim.
I tell you what, though, you might as well enjoy the moment. Make it last just a little longer.
Here's Henderson. The Raptors getting the bucket. Vonleh setting the pick for Henderson. Feeds to Vonleh. Toronto grabs the miss. Patterson's got his third rebound on the night. And Joseph kicks to Knight. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Vonleh dishes to Lillard. Down low, Keenan. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one. And Joseph kicks to Knight. And he banks in the layup. Knight's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it. Ooh, Blazers.
All right, fans, let's get up! Let's get loud for the Laser Dancers!
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines. Chris Kamen's checked in for Portland. Vonleh comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Knight's checked in for the Raptors. Trailblazers trail by 13. Lillard attacking. Plays it up and banks it in. Lillard's got 20 points.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
DeRozan passes to Lowry. Back to DeRozan. Pass to Knight. 5 to shoot. Pass to Scola. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors.
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
Ed Davis is checked in for Portland. Aminu comes in for Noah Vonleh. Second free throw, no good. Trailblazers have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Toronto.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? It's got to be frustrating to shoot so poorly when the other team is on fire.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. So I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Knight. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Now here's Lillard. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.